Welcome to Lone Crow Adventures, the channel where we talk about all things camping, hiking, and backpacking. Today we're filming on location, camping in Oklahoma, and I'm going to share some of my adventures with you. Alright, so when you're camping in Oklahoma, you come across these tornado shelters. Now, I've never seen one of these before, but I'm assuming, of course, I'm assuming those are the vents for them right there. I'm assuming that you would open this up. Yep. And crawl down here. There's a little itty bitty staircase. What's it like? Oh, that's super creepy. There's one pole that holds it up, and then there's a couple benches on each side. Oh, you know you're camping in Oklahoma when? Oh, looks like there's a second room back there, too. Wild. It's actually pretty big. You could fit a lot of people. And we have an emergency supply kit down here. And it looks like there's a couple boxes of MREs down here too. Oklahoma State Parks are very well prepared. We have got some really amazing views to check out here. It is amazing. Great Salt Plains Lake. Very unusual. So here's the dam, the river. Our campsite's right over there. That's where we're staying. This is kind of the park, which is held in by this giant riverbank that holds in the lake. So this must be some kind of a flood area to a certain extent, flood control area. I believe that's a hydroelectric dam over there. We've got camp set up. We're good to go. We're at Salt Plains Lakes State Park in Oklahoma. We've noticed that we have zipper split. Now that's not normally a big problem when you're in the middle of November because there's no bugs, but we are going to be ending our trip on that southern border of Texas right along the Mexican border, and there's going to be snakes and scorpions there. So that's kind of a huge problem. So I might have to scout out a Bass Pro Shop or some kind of outdoor store along the way and see what their tent options are going to be. Right now we just kind of have that door closed off, and we still have one good door to exit out of, so it might just turn into a one door situation. So this is the basic setup of the camp. We've got our bathroom and our tent, fire pit, little gazebo, little barbecue, parking pad for the Jeep, and then we have a river over there and some nice red cliffs off in the distance. No. Something in my shoe. Alright, so can you give us a lowdown on the tent weapons that we have?
Are you asking me on camera?
Yes.
Okay. The tent weapons. We have this bear spray for you. Even though there are no bears, it will work to mace humans or skunks or pigs or whatever there is. Just point and spray. And I'll go down too, but whatever else will be hurt also. And this is mine, you know. So, this knife. So, hopefully for all of us, they attack you, because then we all don't have to go to the hospital because we can't see and we're blind. So, that's my thought on that.
Or maybe I'll spray them with the mace, and then when they're, you know,
that would be overkill, wouldn't it? I take the knife to them after they're maced. I feel like, you know, that's the thing in the court of law where they're like, oh, that's not self-defense anymore, you know? One or the other, I think, will be sufficient.
I don't know, those, you know, javelinas look pretty mean.
But it's still a pig. You want to kill Pumbaa?
Well, we could have some pork chops afterwards, and bacon.
Okay, you clean it, and all you get is this knife.
Oh, great. maybe not.
And no water, because that's a hard thing to come by in the winter.
So I did want to introduce the viewers to my meal that I'm going to be having. We picked these up at a local military supply store in Farmington, Illinois. Actually, it was in Trivoli, Illinois. And this is menu number 7, the brisket entree. So I'm not sure what else comes with this. It says warfighter recommended, warfighter tested, warfighter approved. So I'll let you know the verdict on this. I've had some of these MREs before. I've actually had the Canadian MREs. This will be my first experience having the American version. So I'll let you folks know what I think about it. And what are you having in yours? Beef taco, menu number 6. Beef taco.
That's probably really not going to go well at all.
No, remember there was a fajita one in the Canadian version, and it like
has anything in it that's green. Doesn't matter. It's terrible.
Well, don't you remember you had like 2 itty bitty little round, like soft tacos?
You announced that you were not going to eat the taco meal.
Well, that's because I remember the fajitas. It was like this crap you poured out of the bag, and it was like,
I don't know what a brisket is, but I practically kill you for it. I don't even know what it is, but I'm going to eat the beef taco. You just remember that later on when I'm eating, like, you're eating Chef Boyardee lasagna, and I'm eating chicken casserole.
So that's what we're having. First night out of the gate in Oklahoma. Menu number 6 and 7. Now we're driving through Oklahoma. A lot of things you'd expect to see. We've got some oil wells and wind turbines. All things you expect to see in Oklahoma. We are headed to Wakita, Oklahoma. We're going to the Twister Museum. So this is where the movie Twister was filmed, and we're going to go check it out. It's our first stop on our road trip. Go. So we're on the way to Wikita, and you don't really think there's going to be road work in the middle of nowhere. So, I mean, it's a good thing we've got 4-wheel drive. Holy cow. I mean, this is out of control.
Oh, how are you going to get around the bulldozer?
I don't know. He's rolling out a path for me with his little...
I think you might have to go off the road to the right.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe you should go over that way. I don't know.
I think we should just go...
I think we should try to go over...
ditch?
Yeah, let's do that.
Give him a friendly little wave.
Oh, this is amazing. I've never actually got the opportunity to drive in like the ditch.
Alright.
This is great. We're making better time than the bulldozer, I think. It's actually less rocky.
Doing the
off the
off-road
road
experience here in the Jeep.
It's less rocky. I mean, look at the size of the rocks in the road.
I know. I don't know if that's rock or if it's frozen.
It's a good thing it hasn't rained lately. There's like no rain in here.
Rocks in the ditch.
I'm amused.
I mean, if you were going to this Twister Museum in a normal car, you'd be you. There's no way to get there, obviously.
There's not really any other road options.
So,
okay. Well, let's see if we can get there. Oh, God.
Hopefully there's not too much water in the ditch or anything.
Hopefully this is the last piece of machinery you have to get around.
I've seen a lot of road work, and
I've never seen anything like this.
There's no one directing traffic.
And look at the big rocks. It just said road work ahead. That's
the only sign.
Not road closed. Not you're gonna have to drive.
All right, you better make some time.
Hi.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
Woohoo! All right, we made it.
Looking good.
So we have arrived in Wakita, Oklahoma, and we are looking at the famous water tower that was in the movie. We're gonna go check out the museum shortly. All right, the Twister Museum. Across the street we have the Twister Cafe. There we go. I wonder what the high score is on this thing. What's kind of neat is that this pinball machine used to be in Bill Paxton's house. There's not much in Oklahoma, but occasionally you'll find a really entertaining gas station. So we're leaving Oklahoma. A lot of Oklahoma looks like this.
We're still in it.
We're still in Oklahoma. We'll be in Oklahoma for